Well, Thanksgiving Day might be over, but the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration is certainly not. Got another game ready for you on this Friday, and it comes to you from the home of the reigning NFL champions. Hi there, football fans. Welcome to Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, where it's going to be the Eagles welcoming in a challenge from the Windy City, the Chicago Bears. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Luther Burden now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. He finds Odunze downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great. Oh, it's Silver, ready?
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Hurts now from the gun. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Markers are reset. Here we go. First down, a run with Barkley. Intercepted! And the Bears are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Has it downfield, working the left. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. It's a Romadudes a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. That's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
No touch it. No touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is going on?
We get to Johnson to start this drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Williams from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Williams going to run with it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Third and 4 coming up now.
Yes. Travel. Finish it on. Vegas. Yes. Punch forward.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Got his man, Thomas has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done.
Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, in an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Receiver in motion, going left. On play action, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Drops it underneath, Swift. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense to the line. Here we go.
Great. Set. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
That's caught with Saquon Barkley. Free inside the 30. Saquon Barkley. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Golden now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Vegas. What is up? Dad, yeah. Punch, stop. Dad. Vegas.
To throw is Williams. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now here's Williams. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. He takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their early lead to 13. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Great, set. Anyone,
They go play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. It's a screen to Barkley. Lost for a little, down to the 30. Stopped by Grady Jarrett.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Elliott connects there. And that gets him back to within 11.
Hey, the kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Khalif Raymond to return it. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Vegas!
Williams to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. A 28-yard pickup there. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First down throw by Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Working from the gun, Williams. Has it down close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. To the air yet again, Williams. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears push their lead to 18.
To kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31. On first down, Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a pick of 33 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They give to Barkley, left side. Who nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Bringing the offense up to the line, first and 10.
Great, set.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Hurts now from the gun. It's his running back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. With a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Elliott connects there, and that lowers the deficit to 15.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Raymond on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. So it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Odunze's got it right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming.
Ready to go. Punch, stars, punch. Yeah. Tempo. Vegas.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Rome Odunze, the intended receiver. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Motioning left is Thomas. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They motion a receiver left. Pass brought in by Burden. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Here's Williams again. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready, set. Punch, stars. Yeah. Vegas.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
Here's Williams. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Williams with 3rd and long. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. 4th down, pass coming. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Escapes the pocket. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Brings up second and 15 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Called in by Goddard, left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. That's complete to Goddard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
For an Eagles first down.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
That pass complete to Goddard. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Great.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass brought in by Jennings. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Elliott connects there. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
Dude, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready, set up.
Motion man sent left. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for an Eagles first down. All set to go now from the 35. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
That's taken on the 7. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down, Williams to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down Bears.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down throw by Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Williams to throw on first. He finds a Dunze downfield. No yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Bears first down.
Again, it's Williams. There's that man again, Dunze. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You could just run right by the upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears go up by 19. Up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass. He's headed for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It can be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. It's a screen to Barkley. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10.
It's on first down.
46-yard line.
Completed left side there to Jennings. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
The Bears decide to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Dre, set.
Hurts yet again. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
And an Eagles
King.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bears' 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offensive line fast.
7-yard gain. That's another Eagles first down.
On 1st down, Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
19 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Working inside the red zone. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Crowd left Yeti.
To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Dre, set. On anyone,
Here's Hurts. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Bears will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Rick Woollett.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the 4th quarter. Third down, they need 7.
Ready, set. Vegas. Yeah. Tempo. Punch forward.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Massive hits. The ball's out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return.
The return men always think they're breaking the next one for a highlight reel touchdown. They've got to have that confidence. But sometimes that confidence leads to recklessness. It's a fine line. And they could get it punched out trying to do too much. That almost ended up the wrong kind of highlight.
First down throwing for Hurts. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So it's second down coming up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Pass complete to Goddard. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can be a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Another grab for Goddard. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. Looking quickly here.
4 yards. Eagles first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Bears will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Okay, that's far from the first time you've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
What is that?
Here's Swift to start the drive. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Staying grounded with Swift. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Ready to run!
They're going to run here. Kyle Monunga. And give him 9 on that run. And they've got third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
To the line. Here's third and 3.
What is that?
They go with a design keeper. Williams hit, that ball's out. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one. So they're keeping the football. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Bears ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Ready to run!
Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
What is up?
Now it's Renunga. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 12-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Yes. Ready to run. Punch first.
Has his man caught by Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
They'll touch that.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense has now left you some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. So the Bears take this one on the road. And I doubt they're going to be doing much shopping today, Brock. Probably more ice baths and relaxation ahead after getting the victory on this Black Friday. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Poses.